Welcome to my channel. Let's do some cooking. Let me show you how to do conch salad or ensalada de Carrucho Chinchorro style. What is conch and what does it taste like? Pronounced Konk. In Puerto Rico we call it Carrucho. This seafood meat comes from an oversized sea snail and it's native to the coast of the Bahamas, the Florida Keys and the rest of the Caribbean. Conch is a soft meat when tenderized and can be a little rubbery in texture. Its smell is much like rat and doesn't possess a strong sea smell. For this recipe, you will need a pound of conch meat, a quarter cup of lemon juice, half a cup of diced onion, half a cup each of diced red, green, yellow bell peppers, a teaspoon of minced garlic, half a teaspoon of a double seasoned wheat pepper, a pinch of salt all to taste, quarter cup of vinegar, half a cup of virgin olive oil. But never forget to have a lot of fun. First, we're gonna wash the conch with fresh water before cooking it in the pressure cooker. Saltwater outpost told me the conch already clean, so no struggle here. If you check my other video on how to cook conch, you will see what I'm talking about. This conch is straight from the market to be cooked for 30 minutes to an hour. That will depend on your pressure cooker and how tender you want it. When the pressure cooker is done, probe it with a fork till you reach your desired tenderness. If it feels like rubber, just give it more time. Let's start mincing some garlic. We only need a teaspoon, but I decided to mince more than I need just to infuse some olive oil. You can purchase conch just about anywhere, and it will not always be prepared clean. However, when you purchase conch, you always want to be wary of what pieces you are choosing. You always want to make sure whenever you buy conch that the pieces are white with some pink and orange tinge, not gray in color, very important, not smelly with a fishy stench. Let's cut all the bell peppers in small dices. We only need half a cup of each one. You can just use green bell pepper for this recipe, but the red and yellow will give this ensalada de Carrucho a visual appealing. Why Chinchorro style? This is more nostalgic for what Puerto Ricans call la diaspora, or the Puerto Ricans outside the island. There is nothing that's supposed to be fancy about a Chinchorro. Think of them like a Texas Roadhouse or a Louisiana clam bake. This rustic and down-to-earth eatery is all around the island. It's the chinchorrear, or the act of hopping between multiple chinchorro to eat, drink, and dance. That's more recently become an essential part of Puerto Rican culture. Chinchorrear comes from the noun chinchorro, which can be defined as a food kiosk or restaurant that serves all kinds of delicious fritters and huge plate of Puerto Rican food. If you ever vacationed in the Florida Keys, Key West, the Bahamas, or all the Caribbean islands, you probably tried conch fritter a time or two. In Puerto Rico, usually they don't have conch fritter. What you will find is conch salad or ensalada de Carrucho, mostly at the beachside kiosk, being served in a plastic cup with a spoon or a fork. Each vendor has their own way of making their marinade for this delicacy, along alcapurrias and bacalaitos. Bacalaitos or codfish fritters are another icon of the typical food you will find around the island. If you wanna know how to do bacalaitos, just check my other videos. In Puerto Rico, conch is served as a ceviche, often called ensalada de Carrucho or conch salad, consisting of conch meat marinated in lime juice, olive oil, vinegar, garlic, green peppers, and onion. Well, at my local seafood market, Salvador Post, I found some prime conch meat, very clean and white, purely fresh. Talking to the owner that I would like to share a couple of my recipes on my YouTube channel, tagging them so the clients know how to prepare conch and other products I have bought there. And now that we have all the ingredients minced, diced, cooked, let's cut that tenderized conch meat in medium dices or bite sizes. There is no wrong way to cut it, just have fun. Well, get a big bowl or una palangana for mixing and start adding all the ingredients. We're gonna mix them all together. In Puerto Rico, you will find conch salad at the Chinchorros or restaurant near the coast. But you may follow this easy recipe and bring the chinchorro to your house. Serve in a plastic cup with a spoon or a fork for that chinchorro experience, or in a plate sided by tostones or a stuffed green plantain. This is The Traveler. Thanks for watching and buen provecho.